Oh yeah, my text 1, 2. All right, going live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's get it. Apple, man. Trying to get my swag on. I don't know how it's working. Okay. All right. So do we do it like this? Do we do it like this? Okay. Just trying to get a different look here. All right, let's get to work. All right, so I'm just gonna do a few more, just a few examples here, maybe 1, 2, 3, and then we'll call it a day, right? So we're just gonna go to the session that I did last week, and let's just keep going from there. So we were backtesting gold, so micro gold futures, MGCJ. We made your chart bigger. Now we are on the sidebar. Okay, thank you. All right, let's go do some backtests real quick and get it over with. So let's go start a new. Oh, okay, because this used to be up here. All right, so look at this. See how it used to be just place an order, right? What happened? Where's my other phone? It's not working. Just okay. So this used to be like place an order and then you'd have to go choose whatever. So look at that. So I can just say Alt M and that. Beautiful. So if it was that right there, Alt M, and you make sure that it's a market. I like that, because I always use market orders. So let's say I wanted to use a limit, it will be Alt B. Beautiful. Okay, Alt B. Okay, awesome. I don't know what happened there, but I know. There we go. So that's the progress of the challenge that I'm, working on right now. We just did 3 weeks, so this is gonna be the fourth week, and we're still, trying to get there. Okay, let's go to today's backtest real quick, and let's start. There we go. Okay, so first thing I look is I want to see any zones, and already I'm seeing one here that we could use. That looks good to me. And then let's see if we close above this one here. So my drawing tool is gonna be down here, and that series of up candles. So if we stay bullish and we do close above the high, we do have a trade. Now I don't like taking trades the first 15 minutes. I feel like I take more losses than wins during that session, so we will stay away from it. I feel like I got too many windows. Save. Okay, so let's see. Boom, 6:30 open. So as far as I'm concerned, this little bit of a zone here is confirmed. The up candle, even though it's a doji, it's green. To me, it looks good. We went down, took a little bit of liquidity right here, shot up. So in terms of the daily, I kind of like to know where we are. Okay, right here. So that's the current day, the previous day low, previous day high right there. Previous day high and a half point between those two. Pretty much. The previous day EQ. I'm curious if we are to keep coming down, if we are gonna get down there. So that's a previous day. No. That's an old daily low right there. And as you can see, I like to denote those wicks as well. If there's a wick, I like to have the half point as a probable target. So do I have that saved? No. Previous day. So it's gonna be an all daily week EQ. And that looks good to me. So what happened? Will we get down here? I don't think so. Not today. I mean, not at least during my session. So I'm gonna check out what the 30-minute looks like. So that zone right there is very clean. So it's 15 and a 30 zone. Looks good. So now when we go down to up, the music is not so loud. Up, the music is not so loud. So now if I go back down to my 1 minute, now I kind of have some, some story, or really, I don't know, some context of what's going on in the higher time frame. So let's go see if we can get a setup on this day, if we win or if we get smoked. All right, so this zone is already confirmed. So if I get an entry, a buy entry, I'm in. And that right there is good enough for me. Once we close above that trend line, I'm taking that trade. We did close above that trend line, so that's a very, very thin candle, but you know what? Let's take it. If I was watching this live, I'd wait to see what the next candle would do. So I'm gonna go for 1:2 right there, risking 200. So on alt, yeah, beautiful. So it has to be a restricted position. Let's do 5. I'm not so sure about this trade. So 222, that's okay. But pretty much most of my, now this is something else they trade FX replay. You gotta make some type in 200, it just does its things. So 200. Oh, okay, so maybe it's just me. So 250, 250. Okay, all right, let's see how this goes. Okay, looking good. What happened to my music here? There we go. Okay, the profits there looking good. Okay, so looking at the 15-minute here, we are kind of consolidating. And look at those two rejections over there. But we are in a zone, so I hope it holds and we do go back, go up. What time is it? It's 7:47. Okay, still holding the zone, acting as support. Okay, so we just went up a little bit. What time is it? 8:56. I'm going to reduce the risk by half, honestly. I don't see why I should take a full loss there. It kind of stayed so long. And we got smoked, and that's good. So it took a long time. So, you know, once it starts coming down, yeah, it's gonna pretty much mostly keep going down further. Otherwise, that was a good trade. It just didn't materialize. So let's go to the following day. Again, one trade a day. I'm trying to see. Control Alt G. Open, go to menu. Control Alt G. Oh. Okay, the following day. But I'm curious. Let me see what happened on that day. Look at this. Okay, so went down one more time, then shot up, and then did what it needed to do. So that area was reused, and then this time it held and shot price up. It's all good. So this is on a Thursday. What happened here? Okay, let's see if we do have anything. I like this. Okay, let's go do the daily first, because I like to see where we are. Not that it's needed really for this strategy, but it's kind of important. What is this? Get out of here. So we do have some old daily lows right there. I will only denote this one, the latest one. I think we're good. Previous day EQ should be somewhere here, somewhere there. Although it's like half the range, and we're good. So if we go to the 15-minute, if I think this is a bearish vibe here. I can see this zone over here. That right there looks good. Actually, let's try to get this to 3,000, right? Let's try to get to that 3K, that to 6%. But if it takes so long, we'll have to continue another day. That looks like a good enough zone for me, or this one here. So any of those two. Let's look at the 30 minutes. So yeah, that is the most prominent one. So 15 and 30 do share that one, but this one is only on the 15 minutes, which is still good. So have it right there still. Okay, so with Gucci, let's go down to, and the thing is, we've already touched this zone. So I'm looking for some shots, but let's run the first 15 minutes and let's see what went on. Okay. All right. Back to the 1 minute and let's see how this goes. All right. So we are now touching the other zone right there. Let's see if we can get something. If we keep going up, we will change the bias to bullish, like we should right now. Okay. So we just touched that previous day EQ and we are playing around there just to make sure it's on point. Just a little bit right there. Okay. What time is it? 7:50. We're still shooting up. Okay, so I'm gonna change my bias here to bullish, and that is my new zone. That first the two up candles before we saw this move to the upside. If we close it above, if we close above it with this 15-minute candle or any other candle before 9, that's gonna be a candidate. And what time is it? It's 8:09. So the next 15 minutes will tell us. So no closure. If we keep going down, this down candle here is gonna be the new zone. Otherwise, what time is it? 8:36. We have 24 minutes. 8:45. Looks like we're not gonna be getting a trade today. What time is it? 9. It's 9, so cutoff time, no trades. So let's go to the next day. I'm curious though, I want to see what happened. So we did close above that zone. Probably would have gotten a trade on this uptrend, on this move up, and that would have been a loss. So nothing really happened after. Interesting day. Okay, let's see what we have here on this day. Okay, this looks good. I like this. Okay, let's go first to the daily. The thing about these daily levels though is they kind of give you a bias. So if you're not careful, you might ditch your trading, whatever. Oh, daily low right here. Previous day low right here. And then I want to see that EQ level, which is right here. Right there. And we're good. That's all the levels I need. We do have this high just in case we go over there. It's an old daily high. We're Gucci. Let's go to the 15 minutes. Now looking at the 15 minute, I can already see something that happened here. It's not there anymore. Yep, look at that zone. High, low, high, high. We should have seen a high and low, then trade keeps going up. Instead we see a high, high, and a low, low form. So low, high, low. That's a breaker right there. Price touches it once, goes down, comes back again, and shoots down further. So the other zone I see that's confirmed will be this right here. Move that to the left, down, up, support, show down, show back up again, came down, and now it's been used as resistance to shoot this price down further. Let's go see how it looks like on the 30 minute. Pretty much that's it right there. Looks good. So this has been shared. So looks like we'll be looking for shorts here. This is a 1 hour zone that I like even more. So if we can close below that 60-minute zone, that'll be good. But that means we'd have to wait for. So I'll just have it there. Just we'll watch it. We'll see how that goes. Now, let's play the first 15 minutes. Ooh, a rejection. Right, let's run it now with the 1 minute. Now the thing is, this zone is confirmed, right? With this candle, even though it went up, this is like a retest, and pretty much there's like a smaller zone in here that allows those two down candles. We could use those two. It's like an inception and price closed. That's confirmation. Retest, short down, another retest. So I think I'm good to take shots here if we do get any shots. No. Okay, let's see. No signal yet. Okay. Okay, at the close of this trend line with that bearish candle, I'm gonna take a shot. That looks good to me. It might be too close. I feel like it's too close. Okay. Everything lines up. Retest. Okay. I'm in. I like that trade. Not yet in, but I want to take this trade. Now, my stop loss goes above the black EMA, but that high is just right there. So I'm going to have it above that high of that candle. It's just too near. So that becomes my go-to. Then my go-to area for the stop loss. For 1:2. So the previous day low is right here. So if we are going towards that area, then we have a huge zone to play with, and we're just gonna take a portion of that. So Alt M, beautiful again. 203, that's good. Let's see how this goes. If we get, ooh, smoked. I think this is still going to go down, but do I really want to take 2 losses? So it's only 1 trade a day, and such things will happen. So we can't take another trade, but I think this is gonna keep going down. No. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So such things do happen, right? Where you're right, but for some reason your stop loss placement or just something will cause you not to take a trade. So that's why it's important to kind of have a limit of how much you want to lose in a day. Because if I reloaded, right, if I went in again right there, what took me out, and I put my stop loss around the same area, that would have been another, loss. But here's another trade I could have taken, and that would just be to give me back my losses. I mean, it could still keep going down further. Let's see. Yeah, whatever, 1 trade a day is good for me. And such things will happen. You're right, but price just does its thing, and it's all good. It's part of the game. I'm curious to see what happened. Ooh, weesh. That was a nice drop. Oh my god, to the previous day low. So let's say I waited for the 60 minutes closure. 1 hour. No, it closed but never came back. It's all good. Such things happen where you're right but you're not right because your stop loss got hit. It's all good, part of the game. Okay, so 2 losses so far. Let's see if this day would have been any different. Let's go to the daily. So previous day low. Oh, daily low right there. Previous day low right there. Previous day high. Let's get the EQ. EQ right about there. Oh, good. Let's go to the 15-minute. Let's see if we can get any zones here. Any that's active. Nothing. Let's play the first 15 minutes. Nothing. Again. Nothing. 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 I wonder if this is the zone we're working with right now. The up candle. Yep, that could be it. So we took that low, right? Sell side. Let's see. So we took sell side right there, and then I did an arrow. And then we closed above that zone right there, confirming that this is a breaker for me, right? So if you look at the retest, the bodies are still staying. Even if this wicked through this candle, the bodies are still inside that zone. So that to me could be a good enough zone. So let's go to the 1 minute, see if we can get a trade going up. So if you get a signal for long, I'm gonna take this trade. Just to make sure I don't miss any comments that come in. All right, let's see this one. Okay, EMAs have lined up. Let's see if we get an entry. Okay, I like this trend line here. So if we close above that, I want to take that trade. What time is it? 8:08, 1 hour to go. On top of that zone. And we can look for... It's okay. Okay, nope. Abort mission, no trade. Look at this. This is looking good. EMA is lined up, and then a retest. Here's a trend line. A close above that trend line. I'm taking that trade. What time is it? Okay, we still have some time. That's bullish. Okay, let me see if the next one is gonna bullish. No. No trade. Just yet. Okay. So we are consolidating in here. This could be a no trade day. What time is it? 9. That's my cutoff time, so no trade. All right, going to the next day. New York session. Let's see what happened. So pretty much didn't go up. They just started tanking, and the main move happened in Asia session. Because gold can move during Asia and London as well. Okay, so this is the next day. Daily candle here. Okay, let's do some previous day low, previous day high. So that old daily low is taken already. And let's see if he wants to keep going further. Where's the EQ? Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm curious. Let's do whatever. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. 15 minutes. I want to see if there's anything here that I could use. Nothing. This is a suspect. If we close above that zone, that would be so nice. Otherwise, in terms of going down, there's nothing here I'm seeing. Okay, I like this one. Let's use this one. I think we'll get lower prices from what I'm seeing right now. I wonder what it looks like on the 15, on the 30 minute. Same zone. Offline. Why am I offline? It says I'm offline. Can someone just say anything on the chats just to know that we are together? Just type whatever, A, B, C, whatever. Because my whatever says here that I'm offline. But I see there's someone watching. Okay, so this is good enough. So my bias is shorts right now. Shorts. Yeah. There's that old daily low level right where. This is so weird. Why is this level not on the daily? Okay, let's draw that one more time. No, it's there. Okay. Okay, let's run this with the 1 minute. Let's see how this goes. Oh boy. Okay. That should have been an entry, especially when we close below. So let me see. If we get another close, I will take that trade. But since we did not, actually that's an entry right there. I just need that EMA to cross. There we go. That's a trade I want to take. The old daily low is just right there. There are no levels that I saw on the higher time frame. Okay, Alt M, 200. That looks good. Okay, let's see. I don't know about this one, honestly. Because looking at the daily level, we're already too bullish, too bearish. What's the probability that we'll get down here? There is something there, though. See that gap? That is something price could want to gravitate to. But I don't know. That's a volume imbalance on the daily time frame. So let's see. Let's see if we want to get there or if we're gonna get smoked. Okie doke, let's go. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take this to the 15 minutes. Just make it faster. Oh yeah, we were smoked. Yeah, I was kind of skeptical with that because on the daily we did a huge, that was a huge drop, man. Anyway, it is what it is. Everything lined up. It just didn't work out. Okay, let's go to the next day. So 3 losses so far. What a week. Let's go see what happened. Yeah, there's no chance. That thing had done its thing. It had done its thing. Okie doke. So 2 more trades and then we're done with today's session. We have a lot of drawings now, so let's do this. I'm just going to delete everything. And we can start afresh. Okay, so daily low right there. Previous day low. Previous day high. And EQ. Now, if you saw the backtest from last week, we're just hitting profits, right? But this week we're just hitting losses. So now we know when we are trading, like we know to expect such things on the times we are trading, and we're just taking loss by loss by loss, right? So that's why we backtest, and it helps us to stay put on the days where things seems to be not going our way. And losses is part of the game. All right, run the first 15 minutes. We get nothing. That is some straight consolidation. Yeah. I don't like that. We do have like a small mini zone here. Well, look at that. It's confirmed, but I don't know. It's too small, but I will take a trade. It looks legitimate. Last down candle, we went up slightly, took that liquidity and closed below that low right there, and it's acting as support currently. So yeah, that's legitimate. So we're gonna take it. So I need to see a retracement. Okay. So what do we have here? Change of bias. Now we're bullish, and that's the zone. Looking at 30 minutes, there's nothing. So the 15-minute dues is offering us something, and we see the previous day high is right there. So we could be going to those levels. Yo, what's going on? I'm getting tired here. It's 5 p.m. my time. Okay, EMA is lined up. I just need to see retest of the zone. Huge rejection. Sheesh. Do I want to take this? That's a nice trend line right there. Do I want to take this? Okay, that's a trade. Let me see the next candle. Okay, we're good. I'm going in. Stop loss right below this low or the EMA right there. Going for 1:2. I feel like it's gonna go all the way to that previous day high, but we're just gonna take 1:2. Alt M 220. That's okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Come on. Wow. So that gave us like 1.7. It at least took out the high here, but just doesn't want to go farther. We do have this huge trend line here. So let's see if we can close above. It's 9. So let's go with the 15 minutes. Wow. So that's the following day. Now, with the platform that I'm working that have the challenge on, the cutoff time is 1:10. So if this was a real trade, that would have been, if I held, this would have taken me out at 1:10. So would have closed with some small profits over there, like 0.1 to 0.3. So I'm gonna go to the next day and we'll find out if we got smoked or not. And we got smoked on that. Oh no, it went and hit TP overnight. So came back to retest that zone and then shut up. Ooh, and it really went up. Wow, to that previous day high that was currently previously my target or whatever. All right, let's go to the daily here. Get those levels going. So that's the previous day high. That's the previous day low right there. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more setups and then we're done. So this is the second last one, and then that's it. The people who do like 100 backtest, man, that's some work. Why lie? It's not easy. I mean, it's repetitive. So what do we have here on the daily? We just ran that old daily whatever, so I don't need to mark it. There we go, old daily high. And then I like this week, going to divide it by 2, and then we're going to note the half, which is right there. So that's an old daily week EQ. Nobody can see that 12. Okay, I think we got levels that we need. I could also show the half of this daily range, but I don't think we need that. All right, let's go down to the 15 minutes. If we can't get nothing, then I'll look at the 30 minutes. So I'm not seeing anything, but suspiciously, this could be a zone here. Let's see, 1 hour. Yep, see this right here? If we close below, I want to take what? It's clearer on the 30 minutes, but we'll have to get that confirmation first. In the meantime, we now see nothing. So we may as well stay on the 15 until we see a zone, a clear zone. All right, let's run it. Boom, boom, boom. Not yet. Wait, yes. Boom. Consolidation. What time? There we go. That's a zone confirmation. So now we go to the 1 minute and we look for shots. I'm going to update to this 15-minute candle here. Looks good to me. If you got any questions, let me know on the chats right there. I will answer you. All right, so interested with shorts. Let's see if we can get anything. Change this to the 1 minute. What time is it? 7:44. Plenty of time. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Come on. Now, this is a disadvantage with my entry criteria, but it's all good because I want price to come and retest this area in between the purple and the black EMA. If I don't see that, I don't take a trade. But sometimes if the price is very much one-sided, it doesn't really come all the way. That first EMA, which is 16 right there, you can touch that and keep, going further. I do not like those trades. If I took those trades with my strategy, I'd be taking a lot of losses, I think. Or not, I don't know. I just prefer if it comes back here. So it's still early. Let's see if we do have another zone down here. Oh, let me see what's gonna happen now. Okay, did we touch the 50? We didn't quite touch it. Okay, we touch it now. And here's a trend line. We still haven't gotten to the previous day. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Let's look at the daily one more time. So we are above the previous day high. We've taken two previous days highs. So what are we likely to see? This was already established to be a bullish day. Mostly the bulls will fight to keep it bullish. So taking shorts now is kind of, the chances for it working could be slim. But if I do get a trade signal, I'll take it. Okay, so we heading back up. So the blue EMA crossed the 50. I need to see them line up, and then I need to see another retest. So, kind of requiring so much, but that keeps me from taking losses all the time. There we go. So that's a much cleaner trade. And if we close below, I think we can get our 1:2 before we get down here. Now, can we see a bearish candle? Okay. Okay, I like that. I'd prefer if you also close below that one, that trend line as well. There we go. Now that's much cleaner in my opinion. This is a trade. If I take and I lose, I'm like, that's okay. And then look at that, it gives us 1:2 before the previous day, before that level right there. Probably if we want to go retest. And I'm thinking, even if the bulls want to stay bullish, it's just a small distance and they can take it back if they want to. But let's see how this goes. After this, I'll take one more setup and then I'm done. Okay. Oh, Alt M, $200. That's okay. And we get smoked. Yeah, the bulls are like, nope, we want to keep this day bullish, so sorry, we tricked you. Okay, let's go to the next day. So I think I've taken a loss throughout this day. I'm curious, what happened? Yeah, it went back to staying bullish. So yep. Now here, let's see, previous day high, previous day low. So this is the last setup I'm taking for this backtest. Previous day EQ, which is right about there. And then I'm curious for this previous day week EQ or daily week EQ. So we already went up, played with those levels. Let's see. Okay, we Gucci. So that's okay. We Gucci. Let's look at the 15 minutes. We do have a zone already. I like this. Look at that 15 minute. About the 30 minute. 30 minute will be the whole of this zone. So we'll take the 15-minute one. It's more refined. No, let's go with the 30-minute in case price wants to stay down there, whatever, wants to go up further. So I don't like trading the first 15 minutes, so let's run that, see how that goes. Let's see if there's another zone on the left here that we could use. This one. The series of those last two down candles over there. All right, so that's not yet confirmed, but let's go down to the 1 minute. So the bias is bearish. Let's see if we can get a trade. Run this with the 1 minute. So if I get a bearish setup, I'm taking it based off of this zone here, this zone right here. Okay, that's a breaker. Let's see. We done touched 50, not yet, but that was close enough. That's close enough. If we break below that low, I'm gonna take that trade. Now I've noticed something with trades coming from the previous day, half of that range, which is that EQ level. They seem to be nice, heading towards the previous day low. the end of that range. So let's see if we get something. Now, the EMAs didn't touch 50, but that was close enough. I've made some really good trades when price was just short of, just shy of touching that EMA. So if I do get a break of this trend line, I'm gonna take that trade. Okay, we don't touched 50, so everything's now lined up, and I close below that trend line. Not a close that I like. Give me a second. So yep. Oh, this now might be too late because I should have taken this one, but sometimes I like to see like a nice down candle. So let's see if we get 1:2 before the previous day low level. No, that should be nice. So Alt M, this should be a win. Honestly, this should be a textbook trade. You ever got into a trade and you feel like this has to work, and then because now everything's lined up, like my plan, so this has to work, and then price just does something like this, boom, boom. So nobody cares about price, doesn't care about your strategy, man. But this should work. You work. No, come on. Come on. Give me one trade today, man. Just one win. And I guess, oh. And I get smoked. And it's all good. So pretty much taking too many losses today. That was the last setup. I don't think I want to take another one. But honestly, that was good. That should have won. I'm curious if because this right here was a break. We did close right below that trend line. Let's say I was just reckless. Not really reckless, but if I didn't use too much thought, that would have been a winner right there. Yeah, but you know, there's no way I'll take that trade. So let me see. 0, barely we got to 1 is to barely 1:1, 1:1. But the other end of the previous day range was way down here. So I'm curious to see what happened on this day. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So it did go to that level that I was thinking price will go to. It just didn't go to that place, to that level when I wanted it, when I was thinking it would. So again, everything was good. The bias is right. The terminus or whatever, the goal is right, but trade will still do what it needs to do. So equity, so taking care of your equity is the #1 rule, man. Make sure you're a good loser. And yep, so we got manipulated, came back to the zone right there, retested it, and then it was, I mean, the rest just happened. So even if the EMAs lined up, like I wanted to take another trade, I wouldn't get an entry because I need the EMAs to come back to that 50 and then we shoot down. So what a week. I'm gonna end here. Or should I take one more? No, I'm done. So let's go look at the analytics. So the prop firms, pretty much we went down. I think we started at 1500, right? So we've taken a loss there. Anyway, let's go see what the analytics look like. So our win rate was 43%. Last week it was 60%. We've taken a total of 17 trade. No, this is for the whole thing. all. I can't even choose today. Okay, so what am I looking at here? Ideal average RR is 9. Wow. Yo, I'm coming. Give me a second. I gotta go. Dad. Come in, mommy. Okay, wait a minute. So we've only taken something in right. This is from last week, so I'm not sure where we started. Probably maybe we started here. So I think isn't there a day we took some profit? Oh yeah, only one day. Okay, so loss, and it's all good. There's nothing we can do about that. All right, I'll be back again next week I'm gonna keep on with this session. Let's go to the dashboard and we'll keep trading it. So no worries. So the target is 6%. Maximum loss is not 4%, bro. Yeah, it is. Is it 2000? Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So we can lose 2k on a day. I mean, we're doing so good with the maximum daily loss limit. Hey, so that was Trader Mawera, and I'll see you on the next one. We'll finish this challenge next week. I mean, we'll keep going with where we left off. I'm having fun with it. So I'll just come back and look at those trades and see what I missed or what I can add. But honestly, I don't want to add anything or take out anything from my strategy right now. I need to see it at work for a while, and then I'll know what to do. If I need new EMAs or whatever, but for now, I think it's doing great. So see you guys on Monday at 6:30 a.m. and I'm out. To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time, now and forevermore. And let me get an upbeat to finish this. So that was Trader Mawera, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and I'm out.